Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready to believe you.
I'm sorry, but it's out of the question. No, I never said that. Hold on. Great Lakes Adoption Agency, can I call you back in half an hour? Great. Listen, sweetie, it's not going to happen. Yeah, because you already have a baby. I know it's not a baby cuddles. Just ask your father. I'm hanging up now. Okay, yeah, love you too, bye-bye. I'm so sorry, Mr.
Khan, Robert Khan.
Mr. Khan, please forgive me.
No, I totally understand. Your daughter sounds just like my niece. I mean, all she wanted for Christmas was a baby Cuddles. I ended up going to like 8 different toy stores and knocking an old lady out before I got one, but, well, what can I say? I love kids.
Well, you can't always get what you want.
That's true. For people lucky enough to have children through doing the hibbity-dibbity, the starting of parenthood is pretty quick and is over before you even know it.
However, people looking to adoption as a way to start a family are faced with increasing bureaucracy, waits, and judgment.
While it is important to know that the children who are being placed go to great homes, these agencies go too far in creating a single mold of an acceptable parent.
Baby Steps by Jeffrey Knowles.
Yeah, I was actually kidding. I didn't knock an old lady out.
I'm sure you didn't. Con. I seem to have misplaced your preliminary questionnaire.
Well, I never got one.
Oh. Well, not to worry. Why don't you just, tell me a little bit about yourself. Married?
Excuse me?
Are you married? I noticed you're not wearing a wedding ring. Some people prefer not to.
Oh, married, yeah, right. No. That would be a no to that question. Is that a bad thing?
Is it a bad thing?
Yeah, in the scheme of things, would that be considered to be a bad thing?
What does it mean to you, Mr. Khan, the idea of adopting a child?
Well, I suppose a nurturing, loving, caring, supporting, total love, unconditional love.
And what else?
What else?
Is there anything else?
Well, offhand, I'd have to say that's quite a lot, really.
Mm-hmm. What do you do for a living?
I'm a teacher, junior high school. Mostly English, but, I've taught all other subjects except for gym and art. Well, not that I don't like sports or art, for that matter. It's just that I'm an English teacher, junior high school.
I see.
I prefer older kids. Well, teaching older kids. I like to know that I'm getting through, Some people don't. They say it's more of a hassle and it's not as easy and, well, now blah, blah, blah. I'm just rambling, aren't I? Oi.
Jewish?
Sort of. I have no religion, really. My mother was Jewish. I was circumcised, but that's about it. Why? Would that be a bad...
It's fine, Mr. Khan. It wasn't actually a question, just more of an observation.
Oh, I see. Well, good observation.
Would you care for some water?
Yes, please.
Why don't you tell me a little bit about your relationships, Mr. Khan?
Really?
Really? We're going to need to know about your personal life. You say you're not married. Are you seeing anyone?
We're really going to get into all of this right now.
Now or later, Mr. Khan? We're going to have to delve into aspects of your life that are, well, private, but unfortunately...
Yes, of course, I understand.
So, are you currently in a relationship?
No, I'm single.
Have you ever been married?
No.
Well, how about a long-term relationship? Ever been in one of those?
Well, yes, I have, actually.
How long?
10 years.
Oh. Well, was there ever any talk of children during this time, or is this a new desire?
Well, there was always talk of children. Not as much on my part as theirs, initially. Well, I guess that's not true. We always wanted children, both of us.
And what happened?
Well, we never had any.
Why is that?
Because he died.
Excuse me?
He died. Peter did, my partner. And therefore the relationship ended and we never had any children. He's been gone a little over a year now, and the desire to have children, if anything, has just gotten, well, worse.
I'm sorry for your friend. Mr. May I call you Robert?
Yes, please.
AIDS, I presume.
Yes, actually it was. But I'm fine though. I'm negative.
Listen, I think that's all we need to do for today. Why don't you just fill out this questionnaire on your own time? You can mail it back and we can take it from there. It was nice to meet you, Robert.
Yeah, nice to meet you too. But it's a bad thing, isn't it? Just all of it. My whole demographic is not doable.
No, Robert, there are a lot of factors that go into the adoption process. We've only just begun.
Yes, but then why do I feel like it's already over?
I don't know, why do you?
Because you feel that I'm not fit.
I never said that.
No, you never said that, but you feel it. You'll continue this charade for a while, have me fill out your dumb little questionnaire, but you probably won't even take the time to read it.
Mr. Khan, I think you're being a bit oversensitive here, and frankly, you're not getting any points. So, if you'll please, it's been a long day.
Yes, would you just answer this one question for me then? What are my chances with this thing? I mean, I really don't want to waste my time.
All right, Mr. Khan. Honestly, not great. Not great because you're single, not great because you're male, and not great because, look, the fact that you're not in a relationship, not married, not legally permitted to marry, it's significant.
Yeah, and the fact that
It is extremely difficult to nurture a child, Mr. Khan. We seek a traditional family unit here at Great Lakes. Look, I don't know what it is, Mr. Khan. Genetics, choice, I have no idea. And I'm not going to debate that with you because, well, my hands are tied. Look, I'm not. I saw the birdcage. I loved it. But at this agency, I'm sorry, but that's just the way things are. Now, I could refer you to another agency.
You know what? Listen, thanks. You've been a tremendous help, but I don't think I'll be needing this. I'm glad you like the birdcage.
Things, they're changing, Mr. Khan.
Yes, things are changing, but things are not changing fast enough. I am 37, for Christ's sake. By the time you and the rest of the world catch up, I'll be like 80, but I'm ready now. You know, I wasn't entirely honest with you earlier. I never wanted to have children. Peter did. And toward the end, when he couldn't walk anymore, and I was literally carrying him from room to room, feeding him, clothing him, changing his diapers, he was dying in the most horrible manner. But I was there to help him through, without questioning whether I was capable or not. I was there to help him. I brought someone out of this world, now I'd just like to bring someone back into it. You must understand this. You have a daughter. You must know what it's like to want. Excuse me?
That was my son I was on the phone with.
That was your son?
You assumed it was my daughter, but I didn't correct you. He wants a doll. He already has one, but this one does all sorts of things. Pees, poops, cries, and God knows what else. His father... It's not a bad thing, is it?
No, I don't think so.
And it doesn't necessarily mean...
No. Well, thanks.
Hey, Robert?
Yeah?